this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my father. I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay. Alright. Hey everyone, it's me, Miracle #the Princess, and welcome to my radio show called Life of the Princess Radio, the voice of my generation. My show is about kids, and it's also for kids, and it's about giving God the glory. You can check me out on YouTube on Life of the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly at Life of the Princess. I want to start off with something I call Miracle's Moment. Be happy, be bright, be you. According to my research, I'm the youngest radio host in America right now. So, I'm going to just talk about anything right now. So, if my friends are listening from school or anyone, it's okay if you guys can co-host my show, be a guest co-host. And if you do want to be a guest co-host, email me at lifeoftheprincess@gmail.com. Also, I'm going to talk a little bit about my cat. So my mom, since I've been doing a lot of stuff just to be funny, she said that I got revenge for my cat because she accidentally hurled with spit on my clothes. And I got so mad. It was on my uniform dress. I got so mad. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to touch my ball or my uniform dress. It was just really, really, really weird. And I was just so mad. Then she ran back out of my room and I was like, girl, you know you in trouble, right? And my mom was like, yeah, you know, she got revenge. So also, I'm going to talk about Roblox and Musical.ly. So for Roblox, my favorite obby might be the one that, if you guys know who Funny is from Roblox, it's Funny Cake and Rainbow, Draco, everyone else. I actually saw the obby that they played about this mall shopping thing, and it was really, 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 really cool obby that I wanted to play. I tried to search for it. I didn't see it. So, just stuff happens. Also, talking about Musical.ly, I made 2 really cool Musical.lys. I didn't know I made them really cool, but they were really cool. And so far for my Musical.ly that I just made, I think I have 0 likes right now. But for the other one, I have 2 or 3. But they're just really cool. So if you guys have Musical.ly, go on Life of the Princess and then check out those 2. And please give me a like and give me a comment and saying if you liked it and if you heard it on my radio show. So I want to start with an inspiring story about a young lady in Michigan who has Down syndrome. 20-year-old Alyssa Peartrees became the first woman with Down syndrome to compete in Miss Michigan preliminary pageant for Miss America. And even though she didn't win the pageant, the other contestants voted her to be Miss Congeniality, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out to her. That's just one example for a girl that could do anything she sets her mind on. Now we're back to school. Some of you may need some extra motivation to do your best in school. I know I do. I was on YouTube and ran across a video. It's a remix version of Rake It Up by Gotti. This video is Rake It Up Remix Back to School Anthem by Carter Link. It features girls around my age and their father encouraged them to rake up those grades. Take a listen.
Girl, I'm so ready for school.
Girl, me too. My daddy said for every A I get $5.
Rake it up remix. Back to school, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I tell all my kids, go rake it up, break it down, we college bound. Them A's you rake it up. I said to rake it up. Them A's you rake it up. Go out and rake it up. I said all my kids, go rake it up, break it down, we college bound. Them A's you rake it up. I said to rake it up. Them A's you rake it up. Go out and rake it up.
Back on my grind, the summer over. I gotta get my head back straight like a soldier. I'm trying to make them A's just like my daddy told you. So I do my homework, study hard like I'm supposed to. Get 5 for the A's and 4 for the B's. I ain't never made a C, but they go for the 3. Now I'm going grade 3, working hard every day. Cause my daddy said, work first, drink, then play.
I tell all my kids, go rake it up, break it down, we college bound. Them A's you rake it up. I said to rake it up. Them A's you rake it up. Go out and rake it up. My daughter call me dad, the kids call me coach. My 4th year teaching, so I already know. We may be underpaid, but value for sure. We gotta train these kids up in the way they should go. Our kids are a gift, our kids are a blessing. To whom much is given, no much is expected. We gotta teach these lessons, we gotta hold firm. We gotta know that even if he wrong, he can learn. We may not discern what he knows from his answer, but who's to say he might be the one that killed cancer? That's why I love him, love him, love him. Let them know that I'm there. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Do you care? And love them like your own, cause some of these kids won't get it from home. And do you care? And love them like your own, cause some of these kids won't get it from home. I tell all my kids, go rake it up, break it down, we college bound. Them A's you rake it up. I said to rake it up, go out and rake it up. I said to rake it up, yeah. Just a little something, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you get your mind right. Just wanna do something with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Then for all my kids, you know, out there who know what it is, man, y'all go handle y'all business, man. Whether I'm there for you every single day, whether you a former student or a current student or whatever, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all go out there, go be special, go be great, man. Rake it up. Yeah.
That was Rake It Up Remix Back to School Anthem by Carter Link. I know I'm definitely going to rake my grades up this year. How about you? Speaking about learning and getting good grades, February is Black History Month. But here at Life of the Princess Show, we'd like to share some Black history facts with you each month. This segment is called Miracle's Black History Month Moment. Did you know the potato chips was invented by a black man? In 1853, George Crumb became the head chef at Carrie Moon's Lake House in Lake Sargatoga, New York. One day, he tried to make French fries for a dinner guest. They complained that the French fries were too thick, so he made another batch, this time making them really thin. He fried them and oiled them till they were thin and crispy. After adding salt, the guests loved them. He began making his potatoes that way. Then they were soon known as potato chips. In 1860, George Crumb opened his own restaurant in Sargatoga Lake and put potato chips on each table as an appetizer. His restaurant was very successful. After 30 years, it closed in 1890. He never applied for a patent for potato chips and never tried to market them outside of his restaurant, but years later, retired. They were mass marketed by others and became a $6 billion a year industry. He died at the age of 92 in year 1904. And left his legacy of creating the greatest snack of all time. We have to take a break, but when we come back, we'll have Miracle's Message, Miracle's Word of the Day, and Miracle's Review. I need to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my Father, I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay, alright. Welcome back to Life with the Princess Radio, the voice of my generation. I'm your host, Miracle #The Princess. Now it's time for Miracle's Review. Today's review is the movie Captain Underpants, which stars Kevin Hart. It's about a principal and two boys, which is one of them is Kevin Hart, who plays pranks on the principal, and then one day the principal turns into Captain Underpants. I enjoyed the movie because it was funny, Kevin Hart was in it, plus it was about like Captain Underpants, so why not enjoy it? Even though I didn't see all of the movie yet, my favorite part of the movie was when the principal, it was one of the pranks that Kevin Hart and his friend did in the movie, when the principal was drinking the water out of the water fountain, and then the water fountain just like squirted at him, and then he flew away, and then his little piece of the hair was like just floating. And I would recommend this movie because it was like funny, Kevin Hart's in it, and I would say kids might even get a really good laugh out of this. Now for Miracle's Word of the Day. Today's word is overcome. It means succeed in dealing with difficulty, to defeat or prevail. Speaking of overcoming, just as the nation was recovering from 2 hurricanes that hit Texas, Louisiana, and Florida, Hurricane Mara hit the island of Puerto Rico. The storm practically destroyed the whole entire island. There was no power or running water. Please pray for them and for all those affected by hurricanes. Let's not forget that Mexico is dealing with their own natural disaster, an earthquake. Hit the country, killing 200 people and destroying buildings, including a school. That it's considered the strongest earthquake in Mexico history. Let's pray for Mexico too. Here at Life with the Princess radio show, I'm starting my Socks in the Box campaign again. And this year, a portion of the socks collected will go to hurricane relief victims. You can find my boxes in Planet Fitness locations in D.C., Landover, Greenbelt, Seat Pleasant, also Target in Largo, and Hair Razor Salon and Marlboro Pipe in District Heights, Maryland. And now, a word from my mom, Melanie Queen. Take it away.
Okay, I wanted to give a shout out to Antioch Baptist Church in Upper Marlboro. They had their community day last Sunday, and they had a few important people from the community, and also that was included PG County State's Attorney Angela Also Brooks, who you met at the PG County Chamber of Commerce Women's History Breakfast last year. And she might be a guest on the show next month. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Also, again, if you want to be a guest co-host of the show, email us at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. And I wanted to mention that Miracle will be featured in the November-December issue of American Girl magazine about her Socks in the Box campaign and her radio show. It's a magazine for girls ages 8 to 12 from the makers of the popular American Girl doll. And you can order it at americangirl.com. Also, shout out to the Congressional Black Caucus. Back to you.
Now it's time for Miracle's message. Today's message comes from Mark 11:23-24. Truly, I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and does no doubt in their heart, but believes that what they say will happen. It will be done for them. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Also in Matthew 17:20, it says, he replied, because you have a little faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, if you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will be moved. Nothing will be impossible for you. For booking information or to be a guest on the show, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. So, I'm going to talk to you more because we just need to do stuff. So, I'm going to talk to you about maybe more Roblox and Musical.ly. So, about Musical.ly, also today my dad isn't in the show with me, so that's sad. But still, also on Musical.ly, you could follow MMD Twins. Just to let you know again, those are my so-called sisters, which Madison always tries to tell me that we're sisters. And there are other Musical.lys that they did. If you see that they're in school doing Musical.lys, that's after school, not during school. They showed me in the comment section because I was like, wait, are you in school doing that? Are you allowed to bring your phones? But still, I've been also wanted to tell you that there's a new feature on Musical.ly, which is like a white little thing on your profile, and then you see cool things. You can swipe it to make the videos bigger, and it shows the likes on there. And swipe it again and see how many likes you liked, like the videos you liked. And you should also check out one of my other Musical.lys. What was another Musical.ly I can probably tell you guys about? So, it's a Musical.ly about my dance battle with Rebecca's husband, but he doesn't know I did a dance battle, but I just did a duet. So if you go ahead and if you have Musical.ly again, go ahead and like that, and then let me know in the comment section that I told you to in my radio show, and then I will probably BFF you, like, you know, I'll like your videos, and I'll follow you on Musical.ly. Just let me know in the comment section, and then voila, I'm your friend in Musical.ly. Unless if I'm already your friend, I'll like more of your videos. So I'm also gonna probably talk about Roblox just a little bit. So about Roblox, I was thinking I should probably tell you my new favorite obby. Oh no, I already told you my new favorite obby. I'm just gonna talk to you about Roblox. My friend Madison and Mackenzie calls this game Flee the Faculty. It's Flee the Facility, just to let them know if they're listening. It's Flee the Facility, not Flee the Faculty. The Facility. So it's also my favorite game. It's when you have to try to hack computers and try to hack all of the computers and then try to find an exit. But the beast, if you don't hack all the computers and you get whacked by the beast, and then he takes you to a pod and you get frozen, unless if one of your friends save you and you're good. But if you get frozen, you're out of the game. That means you didn't survive. So basically, if you press C, that means you get to go under cracks, but the beast can't go under the cracks. Like, the cracks are little shortcuts to other computers. And E is when you open doors, and open the exit door and also E is when you hack. For the beast, if you're the beast, I don't really know what Q means, but you just tap, and then that means you can whack with the hammer that's on your thing. And if there's red around you, if you're a survivor, hide, because that's the beast, like maybe right outside your wall or in there. And press C if you want to get down low and try to get under something, so they won't know you're there, unless if they see your name tag, if they do let you see your name tag. And if you see a red guy and then it has an X and then it's touching the computer, that means you failed at hacking, and the beast can know that you did, and they'll try to go to that place. So you better hide once you do that, or you can finish hacking and then try to hide and do it as fast as you can. But I was trying to be the beast today, and I only got one person frozen, which is actually my goal. Actually, I got that far. I can't believe I did. It's a new record. Because I usually would never really get anyone. But as a survivor, I escaped 4 times or 4 or 3 times. So, I mean, like, someone opened the door for me and we both escaped. I opened the door for myself and I escaped. I opened the door for myself and I escaped. Maybe it happened again, but I don't really know. So, also, I want to give a birthday shout out to my little sister, Journey. And her birthday is October 6th. Also, I want to talk about The Wizard of Oz. And for also about The Wizard of Oz, we already had auditions, and me and my mom are in the play, which is great. And we're having next practice about The Wizard of Oz. We're both in the ensemble. But we're having the next practice about The Wizard of Oz, tomorrow, actually, after church. And I'm excited, actually. I'm also kind of scared because we have to sing songs. I have 2 lines to say, just 2. They're very short. And it's going to be very fun, actually. I never knew I would probably get lines. I'm probably not going to get to keep the lines if I mess up just a whole lot, so which I'm trying to practice on. And we have our own books, so we can, like, practice and stuff. And then we can watch the movie, The Wizard of Oz. But it's going to be fun, you know. And, like, since I already know about how it is, like, being in a play because I did that in my summer camp, so I can, like, get used to it. So this is going to be very great today. So, remember, life isn't perfect, but God is.
I wanted to say something really quick. Your character, you forgot to mention who you're playing.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing the city father of the Munchkins. And basically, like, as the Munchkin, I'm a city father. So, yeah, I'm going to have to pretend to be a father, but it's still okay.
Oh, and then also really quickly, we were going to actually talk about this, what could have been a tragic situation. A 12-year-old girl in Greenbelt, Maryland, that went missing. They found her 2 days later. Her name was Jayla Smith, but she went missing from the community center in Greenbelt. There's actually really next to where we practice and where the play is. Yeah. So, you know, we were really worried about her, but shout out to her and her family. Thank God that she's found safe. I hope that she stays safe and doesn't wander off or whatever the issue was. We still don't really know what happened, but thank God she's doing better. She's okay. And so stay safe.
So, I just want to ask my mom, is it okay if I could talk about Somewhere Between real quick?
Oh, yes.
So, I've been dying to watch the whole entire episode of the season, and I watched the whole entire season. It was a really, 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 really good TV show. I almost cried during it. So, Somewhere Between, you have to watch it, and all the episodes are out for you to watch. We had to take weeks and weeks, and I was like, gosh, when is the next episode going to come up? So, it's about... I'm just going to give you a little bit of it. It's literally the whole entire thing is about Serena not dying because the main character is Serena's mom. And Serena's actually a really nice looking girl, so I really want to be her friend when I grow up or something like that. But it's about the main character is Serena's mom and Serena and Nico.
And Serena's mom is played by Paula Patton, who's the ex-wife of the singer Robin Thicke.
Oh, so actually that's interesting. But also there's like a whole bunch of twists. There's a scene where Serena actually gets put into the lake and then she dies. But then her mom tries to go into the lake and die and kill herself so she can go see Serena up in heaven. And then when she wakes up, it's Groundhog Day, so which means like everything like just goes back. Like, it's just like the day repeats, like how your week went. And she cries when she sees Serena's still alive. It's, like, amazing. And then, like, Serena does get kidnapped, but she doesn't get murdered yet. But there is a part, I'm going to just tell you the ending. I'm sorry if you really, 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 really want to know what happened and see it yourself. But it's when the people who did kidnap Serena and put her in the water and then she died, they came, though, and they tried to get Serena and put her in the water so then they won't go and get in trouble by killing someone.
And let's not spoil it for everyone else. Let's just leave it there so people can look at it on demand. It's a really, really good show.
It is like
very
so good.
suspenseful.
I really want to see the behind the scenes. But thank you for listening to my show called Life of the Princess Radio. You can check me out on YouTube, on Life of the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly. And remember, comment down below if you have Musical.ly and like my videos. You can like as many as you want. And it's at Life of the Princess. And my radio show is on every second and fourth Saturday of the month from 10:30 to 11 here on WOOB 1010 AM. Talk to you again October 7th. I needed to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay.